Welcome to this demonstration of Assuria CyberSight's filtering and discovery capabilities. To start, let's look at the steps required to exploit our log data. Log data comes in many formats. As you can see from this example, a Cisco firewall logon event is very different to a Windows logon event. Event files contain anything from threat intelligence to user behavior to website traffic. However, this information is often in a vendor-specific format. In this example, we have IP address, time, HTTP method, and URL fields. Once collected by ALM, these event fields can be viewed and queried. To further complicate things, each vendor has their own unique event fields, and as you increase the number of log types you collect, you increase the complexity of your analysis problem. CyberSight's normalization rules apply Assuria taxonomy to group relevant event fields based on the event type irrespective of the original vendor or log format. This allows you to query your log data using universal tags such as logon, group change, or HTTP request. Individual fields are also tagged with common names that are vendor agnostic. Next, we're going to show you how enrichment can help us to use real-world concepts in our interaction with event data. Event data is good at capturing system activity and system identifiers. As security analysts, we are more interested in the behavior of real-world actors and real-world activities. We can enrich events using both corporate and public data sources. External threat information can tell us which websites are compromised with malware. Corporate asset information can identify our most important systems or those that might be at risk of attack. CyberSight's identity enrichment is applied to match system user accounts onto real people. Bob and Alice both have multiple system accounts and identities, but we are really interested in the behavior of Bob Jones and Alice Smith. In a similar fashion, the location enrichment service maps IP network address ranges onto their registered global locations. The enrichment process cuts through the technical detail, allowing us to focus on real-world behaviors. The combination of identity, location, threat and asset information can be used to focus our event discovery and filtering in real-world and company-specific terms. We're going to show you how the enrichment process allows us to focus on real-world activities when searching in event data. Click on the Event menu icon to access the Event Filter page. We want to find all of the events for our user Bobby Salinger that relate to our New York office. We have identified one account, Bobby, using several different network addresses, but all in the New York location. Next, we're going to show you how to use geographic discovery to plot network connections onto a world map. Click on the light bulb menu icon to access the discovery components. Then select the main geographic discovery link. Firstly, we'll select Connection Requested Events from the drop-down menu. We want to show the routes of connections using the source and destination addresses from each event. Each bubble on the map shows the location of a source or destination address. Some bubbles may represent several closely located areas. Hovering over a bubble shows the addresses related to the location. Now let's look for patterns and relationships within our event data. Clicking on the Discovery breadcrumb will take us back to the main Discovery page. We're going to use Graph Discovery this time. We want to see if there are unusual patterns of activity related to printing in our organisation. Let's create a graph linking print events using the printer and username attributes. The graph shows all printers and usernames, linking those that have occurred in the same event. The size of each bubble shows the relative number of events relating to a value. Updating the charge will add more space between bubbles to give a clearer picture. We can see that there are two clusters of related items. The left cluster represents the France activity, whilst the right cluster shows the Russia activity. We can see a single link between the two clusters. This is a Russia user accessing a France printer. To summarise, filtering, discovery and enrichment let you solve real-world problems using your event data. CyberSight builds on the heritage of the Assuria Log Manager SIM solution used by government and commercial organisations worldwide, allowing you to unleash the real power of your data in any way you choose.